What's up, everyone? Welcome to the 82nd episode of Cartoon Fight Club. I'm your host, Animation Rewind, and if you're new to this series, then be sure to check out the older content. But if you know how the game is played, then let's get ready for the fight. Tonight's episode was animated by Xeno Animation, and before you ask, yes, Xeno Animation is just Xeno, but he created a new channel, and I'll explain why in a later video. But for now, let's discuss tonight's fight. This battle is the rematch between Mickey Mouse and SpongeBob SquarePants, so if you have not seen the first round, I highly recommend you do that first. Now, if you have seen the first round, this battle is a prep time rematch between SpongeBob and Mickey. But to expand the debate further, I upgraded this fight from not only having prep time, but also a 2-on-2 battle between Mickey Mouse and Goofy Goof versus SpongeBob SquarePants and Patrick Star. With all this being said, let's introduce Cartoon Fight Club's 82nd round of fighters. Michael Theodore Mouse is back on Cartoon Fight Club. This time he's not alone. He's got his pal Goofy on his side to back him up in this fight. Also, with prep time, Mickey will be able to use his Sorcerer's Hat in combat. And because we already discussed Mickey's basic abilities in the original fight, for this episode, we are going to discuss the Sorcerer's Hat and his sidekick Goofy. Goofy Goof, known better as Goofy, is clumsy but ultimately good-natured. Goofy is one of Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck's best friends. However, he is not too bright and this can lead to problems. Goofy is well known for his extreme durability. He is so durable that he can survive mountain-high freefalls, moon-busting explosions, and even high-tier reality warping. Goofy's friend Mickey will be handling most of the magic with his Sorcerer's Hat. With the Sorcerer's Hat, Mickey can do a lot of high-tier reality warping and creation. He can bring life to lifeless objects and control them with his will. He can also create whole entire galaxies in a matter of seconds. Literally with the swing of his hand, Mickey Mouse can form and destroy entire galaxies with the power of his Sorcerer's Hat. The strongest aspect to both Mickey and Goofy's arsenal is their Toon Force. With Toon Force, Mickey Mouse and Goofy Goof can break the laws of natural physics and just bend logic completely. This allows them to do crazy things like tamper with story plots, travel faster than light, and defy all forms of nature. Mickey and Goofy are also both excellent fighters. As seen in the Kingdom Hearts game, they have great chemistry with each other and they know how to perform many practiced battle combos and magic attacks. Overall, Mickey and Goofy are an excellent duo who work well together, but sometimes Goofy's clumsiness gets in the way. From Mouse to Sponge, let's discuss SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob is ready for a rematch as this time he has his best friend forever Patrick Star by his side. Because we already covered SpongeBob's basic abilities in his first match against Mickey, for this episode we are going to cover his sidekick Patrick Star, how they work together as a team, and what they can do with a magical page. Patrick Star is SpongeBob's best friend, neighbor, and sidekick. He is a very foolish, clueless, and dim-witted starfish, but he is still friendly and well-meaning. Patrick is quite overweight and loves ice cream as well as many other junk foods. He resides under a rock which he claims he built all by himself. SpongeBob and Patrick have been on many adventures together and saved both the world and the Nickelodeon multiverse on many occasions. Both SpongeBob and Patrick do many crazy things like read minds, manipulate dreams, regenerate body parts, create fire underwater, and even give life to dead sand. However, the most powerful thing in their arsenal is the elements of the magical page. The elemental magical pages are pages of the Magic Book of Reality. This book is a literal story of reality's predestined plot. Whatever is written in this book will ultimately happen in real life. This book can grant wishes, rewrite history, change the events of the future, and warp reality. Bubbles the Dolphin described that this book could destroy all of reality, which is a good limit point for the book's overall power. More importantly, Sandy discovered that SpongeBob actually has a page inside his own mind. which means that SpongeBob can use the magic of the page simply through thinking. He doesn't even have to write with it. With the page, SpongeBob has formed himself into the Invincibubble, and Patrick became Mr. Super Awesomeness. Overall, SpongeBob and Patrick have access to a universal top-tier reality warping magical page which has the ability to predestine future outcomes. And now let's get ready for a fight. This will be a 2-on-2 rematch between Mickey Mouse and Goofy Goof versus SpongeBob SquarePants and Patrick Star with 3 weeks of prep time. Let the battle begin!
Hello, added fillers.
This with that ice cold Michelle flavor, that white gold. This one for them hood girls and good girls, great masterpiece.
Aha! There you are! You sure have lots of friends to help.
Donald, help!
Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez.
Who the fuck are those two?
Oh jeez, oh jeez.
Aladdin, Ariel, Beast, help!
Goofy, Goofy, Goofy. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Goofy.
As a team, we can do anything! Yup!
3 weeks later.
You're going down, Mouse.
Bring it on, Sponge!
What y'all doing?
You okay, Patrick?
3, 2, 1, fight!
Order up. Patrick! Ninja Shuriken attack!
Ninja Shuriken, fight!
They'll pay for this.
Well, it looks like SpongeBob is 2-0. Now, before we discuss why he wins, I want to give a huge shout out to the battle animator, Xeno Animation. Xeno Animation is just Xeno, it's his new channel, so please go subscribe to it if you enjoyed what you saw. Now let's discuss SpongeBob and Patrick versus Mickey and Goofy. Now this is a rare debate that requires something difficult to do. That difficult task is finding the limits of each character's Toon Force, reality warping magic, and overall inconsistent abilities. Let's face it, all 4 of the characters here are extremely inconsistent, and this is all well and thanks to the logic-breaking laws of cartoon physics and Toon Force. When it comes to cartoon physics, there's only one rule. There are no rules. However, thanks to something special in SpongeBob's arsenal, there's a loophole to the no-rule rule, and that very thing is his magical page. For starters, I could safely say that if SpongeBob did not possess the magical page, and if he was facing a Sorcerer's Hat Mickey, then Mickey Mouse would easily be able to turn SpongeBob into a dead kitchen sponge. But thanks to the elements of the magical page, this is not the case. For starters, Bubbles the Dolphin confirms that the page has the power to destroy all of reality as shown here.
Find the last page and pick up any other pages like this one before reality as we know it ceases to exist. Shouldn't be too hard. Good luck.
Later on, we learn that Sandy Cheeks has discovered that SpongeBob actually has a page inside his own mind.
think the last page is in your mind.
Well, let's get in there and get it!
And they all went into SpongeBob's brain.
Which means that SpongeBob can literally predestine the plot for him to win simply through his own imagination.
Imagination.
Wow, I never thought of it that way.
And some could argue that Mickey has the magic and Toon Force to do his own plot writing, and technically he does. Both characters have abilities to predestine plots, so when figuring out who could do it faster, the very category to look towards is speed. The fastest thing I could find for Mickey Mouse is scaling to Ven from Kingdom Hearts, which puts Mickey's top speed at 72 times the speed of light, which is fast, but surprisingly, Team SpongeBob has something faster. Patrick Star actually ran to the sun and back in a matter of 14 seconds, which means that Patrick traveled over 186 million miles in less than 14 seconds. This makes Patrick Star 159 times the speed of light. If Patrick is 159 times the speed of light, don't even get me started on how fast SpongeBob is.
Wanna see me run to that mountain and back? You wanna see me do it again?
Don't mess with the Quickster. Thanks to the power of the magical page, the winners are SpongeBob and Patrick. Now, if you want to see a total war between the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse gang and the Sponge Out of Water heroes, you know what to do. Comment down below the words Total War, and if this episode gets 5,000 Total War comments, there will be a Total War. Also, don't forget to comment down your ideas for future Cartoon Fight Club episodes. They may even become a future episode of Cartoon Fight Club. And stay tuned, because the next fighters are going to be revealed on the next episode of Cartoon Fight Club.
Jury! Looks like you're having fun. Get on board. You can pay me for this with that. Ha! Let's see you.
What do you want, freak?
A new dance partner?